I've never had such a journey with the show, because like when it started, it was so awesome. It was so great. It was so magical, and audiences like loved it in a way that I have never experienced. And because they love Alanis, like that music is like personal for people already, like takes them to a place.
Yeah.
And then to have the show also be a story that takes you to a place.
Mm-hmm.
Like people were in a place. And then I think people still loved it post-pandemic, but it also was just like, it was the beginning of the way I think people also feel now, of like, life is a lot, and I'm not sure if I want to watch something that's a lot.
Sure.
Yeah, so it was like a fascinating experience, but one I will be forever grateful for.
Yeah, I'm sure. You know, and I will say though about Jagged is that Jagged in 2019, like I saw it in 2019, but like in retrospect, Jagged kind of felt ahead of the curve in a way, because the topics that were being discussed were the topics that were being discussed throughout the pandemic.
Yeah.
So it's not like Jagged like became dated or anything. In fact, Jagged almost fit right in when we came out of because those are the conversations we were having. A lot of those, you know, it was things that were hard to talk about, but Jagged was doing a lot of that. You know what I mean?
That's what it was like sort of fascinating about it, is that definitely in the original rehearsal process, like the original lab we did, those were like the first conversations I was having about trans characters,
right,
about gender journey,
right,
about, and even like addiction, like opioid addiction, like you know, again, all of these things existed and lots of people were already talking about them, but not to the extent that,
right,
like, I feel like they're sort of in
the
lexicon.
Well,